Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 41 of Skill into Glory. And we're gonna start off by applying a squad fitness card to the team, since a few players were low on fitness. And after that we go into the first game of this episode, and we come up against a Liga BBVA side with also two 5-star skillers in his squad. We got Neymar on the left hand side and also Wellington Silva as his right winger. And we get things started off with Memphis Depay with some nice skill moves, a lovely roulette in the end, and we finish it off with his weak foot to pick up the 8th skill goal and also make it 1-0. Then in the 45th minute we picked up a corner, we play it off short to Depay. I went on a nice skill run, but unfortunately we couldn't get a shot in. We still need to complete that challenge though, which is obviously score a skill goal from kickoff, but that didn't really work out. But then like a minute later we picked it up again with Depay and we finished it off nicely to make it 2-0 just before half time. Then we move on into the second half. Once again Depay on the ball, a lovely running fake drag back. We cut inside there with the scoop turn, we went for a shot, but his goalkeeper was there just to save it. Then we picked up another corner. This time we cross it over to Vitinho, who actually gets his head onto it at the far post and makes it 3-0 to pretty much make it game over. But then in the 87th minute he actually got through with Neymar to give himself a goal back, make it 3-1. But since it was very late in the game, it didn't really matter that much score wise, so we ended up winning 3-1. We move on in the second game, but before that we do apply a healing card to Depay since he was injured. And then we go into the second game of this episode, where we actually come against a full club team, a full Hanover team from the Bundesliga. A lot of non-rare players and also a lot of silver players in his squad in the 4-3-3 formation. And whenever I play against full club teams, I tend to lose, and this is something from all the way back to FIFA 11. I think back in FIFA 11, whenever you played like with a full, for example, AC Milan team, your players would get like an extra chemistry boost. I think that is what it was back then, but I'm not really too sure if that is still in the game. But that is probably the main reason why I tend to struggle against like full club teams. This is something from, as I said, like all the way from back in FIFA 11. So I had a bit of a hard time playing against this guy, even though he had a full Hanover team, which is obviously not the best team in FIFA. I still kind of struggled against this guy. We conceded a goal quite early in the game, and we scored a pretty sweet goal from Depay as well. Another free kick where we actually completed a challenge as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you guys experience the same whenever you play against a full, let's say, Real Madrid team or a full Chelsea team. Do you feel that your opponent has like a bigger chance of winning just because he plays with a full club team? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know it, because this is something, as I said, all the way from back in FIFA 11, FIFA 12, FIFA 13 even. That is what I just noticed whenever I played against those full club teams. I usually try to avoid playing against them, but this time we had to play against this guy. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below, would be very much appreciated. So we move back to the gameplay. We're into the second half. We're in the 49th minute. We play it through to Jackson Martinez, and we actually make it 3-1 to give ourselves the lead. Then in the 61st minute we got the ball with Leroy Fair. I could have gone for a skill run, but Leroy Fair only has 3-star skill moves, so I figured I would cross it in, and we actually got the goal there with, I think, Jorginho Wijnaldum to make it 4-2, and obviously extend the lead even more, which is nice. Then we're in the 65th minute. Again, Jorginho Wijnaldum on the ball there. We almost lose the ball, but we got through and we finished it off with his left foot to make it 5-2, and pretty much make it game over. At least that's what I thought at that time, since we had like a 3-goal lead. But unfortunately we actually conceded a goal pretty much straight after that to make it 5-3. And then you don't believe it, in the 85th minute he got through with Yakunan, took the shot, got saved, and then from the rebound he actually makes it 5-4 to give him another goal back. So the last few minutes were really tough. And then in the 89th minute he got through with Bittencourt, pass it over to Yakunan, and he actually makes it 5-5 in the 89th minute to make it all even. So we had to go into extra time, and I seriously couldn't believe it. We had a 3-goal lead, and we seriously just messed it up that much that we actually had to go like into extra time to finish off this game. And the game wasn't even done yet. Like, we're in the 115th minute into the second half of extra time, and he actually got himself another goal to make it 5-6, and he actually ended up winning that game. Like, if you compare like the stats, it probably was deserved, since he had, I think, a few more shots on target than me, but still, I just don't understand how I gave away that game so easy. We had a 3-goal lead and I still lost the game 5-6. I seriously couldn't believe it. I was absolutely speechless and just angry at the time as well, since we lost that game. But anyway, we move on. We go into the next game, and again we come against a full club team. This time a full Inter Milan team. And yeah, we start things off really badly. He got through there with Nagatomo, took the shot there, which got saved by Reina. But then from the rebound, it was Gary Medel to make it 1-0 and give him the early early lead. So yeah, we can see the goal pretty early on into the game. Then the 18th minute, we got the pie on the ball once again. We got inside with a nice shot there as well on the post, I do believe. But yeah, a few minutes later, we picked up a corner. We play it off short to Jackson Martinez. A lovely rainbow flick to beat one defender, and we actually finish it off into the far corner as well to pick up the 9th skill goal and also complete another challenge, which is score a skill goal straight from a corner, which is absolutely awesome. So yeah, these were the halftime stats. They were really even. I think we had a little bit more possession, but apart from that, the game was very even. So we go into the second half. He has the ball with Podolski, cross it over. We had a bit of a hard time actually clearing it away, but in the end it sort of worked out, I guess. Then he picks it up again with Podolski. Once again, he went for another cross. We actually tried to cover it up there with a slide tackle, but that didn't really work out. Goes with a low cross, which I feel they are very hard to defend. And yeah, he makes it 2-1 with Palacio to give him the lead back. But then in the 68th minute, he got through it. I think again Palacio. I pressed B one time, and he obviously went through with Palacio, and I actually got my player Benatia sent off in the 69th minute. So the remaining minutes of this game, we had to play with obviously 10 man, which wasn't the best, because like the remaining minutes of the game, we pretty much got countered every single time. And he got through again with Palacio, and he scores a beautiful chip goal to make it 3-1. I think most people would actually try to get past the goalkeeper with just pace, but my opponent finished off really nicely. A lovely chip goal to make it 3-1 and basically make it game over. Then we're in the 90th minute. We got one more chance here with Memphis Depay. We got a little bit lucky though. From the rebound, we volley it into the back of the net to make it 3-2 and give ourselves a goal back, but it was way too late in the game. I think it was in the 90th minute. So we ended up losing that game, which obviously was a shame. We also got a red card, so that meant that we couldn't play a game. So I figured I would just play a quick game with a different team to get rid of the red card that we obviously had with Benatia, and also get a lot of players back on full fitness, since I think most of them were somewhere in the 80s or so. So that is what we did. We move on in what will be the final game of this episode, and we come against a pretty nice skill team in the 4-5-1 formation with actually 4 5-star skillers. We've got Chikabala, Gary Mackay-Stevens, Sifchi, and also Aiden McGeady. And we start things off with Memphis Depay. A lovely chip shot there where we actually hit the post, but then from the rebound we do get the header in with Jackson Martinez and actually make it 1-0 nonetheless. And you can see it from the replay as well. There was actually some goal line technology needed to actually see if it was a goal or not, and it was obviously clearly a goal. So we make it 1-0 with Jackson Martinez to give ourselves the lead. And in the 70th minute, some lovely stuff there from Memphis Depay. We get it back immediately. We took the shot there with his left foot. We hit the crossbar, and then once again from the rebound we do get the goal. This time with Wijnaldum, a nice volley into the back of the net to make it 2-0 and extend the lead. And in the 33rd minute was my opponent actually picking up a penalty, which in my opinion was a little bit skeptical. It was clearly a penalty, but like a moment before that he actually made a foul on Leroy Fair, and Leroy Fair is a really big player, you know it, like he's pretty tall, so I think it should have been a free kick for me, because I think it is pretty difficult to put him on the ground. But nevertheless, he picked up the penalty and he makes it 2-1 to give himself a goal back and kind of get him back into the game as well. Then in the 43rd minute, just before halftime, we got another goal there with Jackson Martinez to make it 3-1 and extend the lead even more, which is nice. Then the 45th minute, still in the first half, he actually decided to press start and actually decided to rage quit. And since we were still in the first half, in the 45th minute, this game obviously will not count in like how many games we have left with the Kelvin skill squad. So yeah, we move on to the skillers up, and you can see on the screen we're currently on 5 goals with Kelvin, and we do have 6 games left, and I think we have completed 3 challenges so far, which is nice. We have to play at least 2 more games in order to complete all the challenges, since we're currently on 8 wins. So yeah, hopefully in the next episode we can get them all completed basically. So yeah guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated, and if we can hit 2,000 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.